Hello friends, it is time for the second episode in my Decorate With Me for Christmas series. I am down in my vintage room, as you can see. I have gotten all of the fall stuff picked up, put away, and I just started doing some Christmas stuff. This tree, basically the lights were blown out in it, so I changed the lights on that tree, and in the process I found these icicle lights, so I went ahead and just kind of stuck those up there and put my Christmas wreath there. That's the only thing I've done so far. It's already kind of late in the afternoon. It's a Sunday afternoon, and so I think the only thing I'm going to get done today is get my tree put up. I'm hoping I can get this room completely decorated within 2 to 3 days, but like I said, I'm already kind of tired. This room was kind of cluttered. I had to get it all cleaned out. I had to get all my fall stuff put away, and so I'm going to go ahead and put my tree up. Last year, the last 2 years, I had the tree right there, but this year I'm going to put it somewhere over here, probably not directly in the corner, probably right here where this seat is, and so I'll move that chair and that little table out of the way and put my tree right there. And if you don't know, I have a vintage aluminum Christmas tree that I always put down here in my vintage room. Some good friends of ours gave it to me several years ago, and I have a color wheel that goes with it. I'm going to go ahead and get the tree put together off camera because it's a little bit fiddly and it kind of takes me a while to get it put together. So I'm going to get it put together, and then when it's all put together, I'll bring you back. Alright, got the tree up there. I had to move both chairs because I had forgotten how wide it is at the base, but I really like it in that corner. It looks really, really cute. And I put the one chair over here with that table, and I'll decorate all that for Christmas as well. And then the other chair I just put in the other room for now. Alright, for the rest of today, what I want to get done is get this tree decorated. Scott's going to have to put the color wheel together for me, and then I'm going to call it a day for today. The thing about this tree is that everything that goes on it needs to be very lightweight because these branches are kind of precariously attached. I just have this ornament for the star. You can kind of see how kind of wobbly the tree is. I don't know if it's because it's really old, like 70 years old, or if it was this wobbly from the very beginning. But so I've got that star, and then in this tub I have blown glass ornaments because those don't weigh very much. Got lots of blown glass, and then I've got some of these plastic balls. Those don't weigh a whole lot, and I do have a few vintage ornaments as well, and these snowmen, they go around the base of the tree. I think that's what I'm going to do with them this year. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I guess I'll start with my blown glass ornaments. All of my blown glass ornaments on, and I have enough that I have one almost on every branch, which makes it look nice. And these branches are so flimsy that you can only really put about one ornament per branch, maximum two. So the next thing I'm going to put on are these two ornaments. These have sentimental value to me. I used to love Garfield when I was a kid. So that's my Garfield ornament, and then this was given to me by a really good friend. And then I have some of these ornaments. They're not vintage, but they're the Peanut Gang. And then my friend Carolyn sent me the little camper. And then I have this I got from Dollar General, I believe. And then I got some of these ornaments that I got from Amazon. They're not really vintage, but they look vintage. And then I do have some vintage ornaments that I got thrifting. I've got this one, the little grandma, the Santa. This one's not vintage, but it looks vintage. I think I got it from Hobby Lobby. And then I have these balls. So I'm going to get those put on, and then I'll bring you back and show you what it looks like. And then I'll have one more set of ornaments to put on. So here they are. Here it is with all those ornaments I just showed you. And then the last thing I need to put on are some of these vintage Shiny Brights. And then I'll hook up the color wheel and I'll show you what it looks like with the color wheel going. There it is, all decorated. And I've got the color wheel going. It needs to be tilted back a little bit. If it will tilt. It's already tilted back as far as it'll go. So back it up a little. Olivia, catch the light. There we go. So as you see, it's got 4 colors. And it just goes in a continuous circle. Scott put a safe light in it because the lights that used to be in these things were very dangerous. Got very, very hot. But we found a LED one that doesn't get hot, and so it's safe to run it. All right, I will be back in a day or so. Maybe tomorrow I'll get a little bit more done, and we'll continue with this decorating of my vintage room. It is a couple of days later. I was not able to get back to decorating my vintage room yesterday like I had planned, so I'm planning on getting it completed today. What I did is I went through all my tubs and totes that are for my vintage room, and I pulled everything out and put it on here on the floor so that I could look at everything. And I'm just going to take it area by area and decorate each area until I've used up everything on the floor. I'm going to get started on this cabinet right here. Now on to the top of my hope chest. Here is my antique nativity. That was my grandmother's, and it's very old, and it was handed down to me last year, and so I'm very pleased to have that. And I want it to be center stage in my vintage room this year, so I have it elevated up on this old chest, and I have all of my angel figurines around it as the chorus of angels that announced Jesus' birth. Next, I'm going to work on this area. friends, I am done. It was 2 days of, well, not 2 full days. I don't know how many hours it took me to do this, probably 6 hours. 6 hours to get this room decorated. And I'm sure there will be times that I'm going to be tweaking it a little bit, but for the most part, I've got it all done. And stay tuned for my home decor tour. I will go over everything in this room and point things out that of interest and show things up a little bit closer. But for now, for this video, I'm going to end it here. I hope you've enjoyed these Decorate With Me videos that I've done so far. There will be probably at least 2 or 3 more in the series. And so I hope you stay tuned to those. If you've enjoyed these videos, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below, and we'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye, friends.